On to you, Scorpios. You have the Ten of Swords, the Temperance, and then you have the Hierophant. So a lot of you Scorpios have become better people because you have let go of certain difficulties that you have had in the past. Says the Ten of Swords and the Temperance. You've forgiven these individuals. So there's a sense of you Scorpios becoming better people because of it. Um, who you used to be, a lot of you Scorpios used to be revengeful, or you used to be a lot more spiteful. Now that's not true for you Scorpios anymore because you don't really care about that. So because of the fact that you don't care about that or whatever, a lot more of you Scorpios, you Scorpios basically feel like you've changed, and you've gotten better. You know, you've learned to get over certain things that you would want, right? Certain means of control, thinking that, when a person makes themselves an adversary of yours, that you have to dominate them and show them that, you know, your life has, because see, a lot of that stuff comes from the mentality of thinking that you're the underdog all the time. So it's like, oh, you need to win at all costs. And the things that the Hierophant represents, you've changed profoundly. You're kind of shocked at how it is that you Scorpios have changed. You went from being dark and angry to still being dark but less angry. Darkness doesn't necessarily denote evil. It doesn't mean that something is evil just because it's dark. Um, and like it is, I said before, I'm getting to know more Scorpios than I ever had in my life, and I love it. I love it. Maybe I'll get myself a Scorpio girlfriend or whatever. You never know. Uh, uh, I don't know. I love the zodiac sign. I love the zodiac sign. I love how intense the people are. Um, I don't know. I just like it. I like it for many reasons why. But in essence, a lot of you have changed profoundly because a lot of you Scorpios do not wish harm on other people the way that you may have used to. Nor are you Scorpios really trying to seek control the way that you used to. A lot of you Scorpios more so do not look at other people like obstacles in the way. It's more so about how you Scorpios can get to where it is that you want to go and where you are now and what it's going to take to get to where it is that you are now, right? Trusting the process as much as it is wanting to get to the destination. And see, you know, the Three of Wands and the King of Wands represents how, and you've essentially, you're hopeful. The Three of Wands, whenever I get the Three of Wands, I just think about how a person is looking at the bigger picture. They're looking at the world, they're looking at the bigger picture. They're also looking at how great their life is and counting their blessings, as opposed to being down in the dumps, being upset and looking at things like, oh, woe is me type of mentality. And so the King of Wands right here speaks to how a lot of you Scorpios have a lot to be thankful for, and you are thankful for it a lot more than some of you Scorpios never thought that you would be in a position to where you actually got things going the way that you wanted it to be. I myself felt like that. And to grow up and have all these different skills and things going my way and stuff like this, I love it, because that's the kind of dues that we pay as little ones, right? When we're coming up, things don't be going our way. And this is why it is that I was saying to you, Scorpios, that life cannot be like that. You have to decide which way life is going to be like when you are a little one, right? You can have fun when you're little, but then when you get older, you'll have to pay your dues. Or you can not really have a whole lot of fun when you're little. And then when you get to be an adult, you have a lot of fun. when you're an adult. Me, it was the latter, right? My life was, I had a little fun, but I had to be in the house when the lights was on, couldn't be outside hanging out all the time. And I'm thankful for that because, all of the people that I've ever known that where their parents didn't care, parents will let them out or be out all times of the night. Every single one of them has been incarcerated at some point. You know what I mean? And for me, I'm thankful that my people's was like, when the street lights come on, basically it means that it's dark. So come back basically because it's starting to get too dark. It's starting to get too late. So, street lights are not regularly, you don't regularly see street lights on in the daytime because there's no point. The sun is illuminating everything. And, you're thankful of that. A lot of you Scorpios are thankful of a lot of different things that didn't seem like blessings, excuse me, when you were coming up. And now they do because now look at how it is that your life is turning out, right? The Ace of Cups, the Page of Wands, and then the Judgment right here speaks to how a lot of you Scorpios also understand that, you have a lot to offer to other people. The Judgment is about only an idiot is going to tell you no, or someone who is unprepared, right? The Judgment, the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. You have to watch out for making an offer or giving people too much of yourself that really don't deserve it because they're not really ready to actually be in love, to start doing good. They're still on some stupid stuff. They're still into doing all bad things or bad things, quote unquote, right? That don't really give them or yield them any kind of results. And I just see that a lot of you Scorpios see that for what it is. And that's something that you have to work on, right? The Page of Wands, right? But, if you can do it, you're looking at it like if you can do it, other people can do it. That's true. But at the same time, you Scorpios, especially when it comes to matters of love, is this particular area. Love, romantically, friendship-wise, family members-wise. Here you are giving love. And here they are on some judgment stuff, looking at it, judging it, Five of Swords. This will backfire on you. So you Scorpios do have to mind or watch out for, you can love and have a lot of Scorpios be in love. Y'all are ruled by Mars. A lot of Scorpios, let me explain something to you. A lot of people have this misconception that when you're ruled by the planet Mars, that you don't have love. That's totally untrue. That's cap. That's totally untrue. Because that's not true at all. Aries people are hopeless romantics. You know what I'm saying? That's the saying, some people are from Mars, some people are from Venus. What do you think that is? That's a story. That's an allegory, right? That is a symbolic story to show and prove that, people who are ruled by Mars, like Aries and Scorpio, have love. It's just that the way that Aries loves and the way that you Scorpios love is different. A lot of you have the wounded lover kind of thing going on, where it's like a lot of you show love, but a lot of people don't really reciprocating the love that a lot of you Scorpios think, because a lot of you Scorpios' idea of love is loyalty, right? When you're a higher Scorpio, I'm talking about, right? Because Scorpio will tend to cheat when it's not really on point. But when a Scorpio is on point, a lot of you Scorpios will be loyal. You will desire the person very much so strongly. You will want them to know that you want them, right? Almost like you're eating them. It's almost like a snack. And people will find you hard to get away from because they'll find you to be very attractive, and they'll find that your treatment is difficult to get away from when you compare it to other people. I've had plenty of Scorpio friends. I've had a Scorpio girlfriend before. some of the best friends I ever had was Scorpio. You feel me? You know, used to get into all kind of mischief together. And when I say mischief, I'm not talking about like getting locked up, because I've never been locked up before. But I mean like from the perspective of just getting into mischief in a sense of like cracking jokes and having fun, and you know what I mean? Just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Every now and again, just kind of playing like little practical jokes on people. You know, nothing dangerous, but like little practical jokes on people, and just kind of, you know what I mean? Just I don't know, like just kind of getting into like rascal, like little rascals, like little rascal kind of mischievous trouble. You know, as far as friends is concerned, and as far as romantic interest, I felt at home. You know, if the person wasn't dysfunctional and they didn't like unnecessary chaos, because there is a room for chaos, I would have more than likely still, and if I got my stuff better, because I have to take responsibility too for that, for my part, I would probably still be with them, you know? And like, it's the misconception that a lot of Scorpios be like, oh, well, a lot of people don't like Scorpios. Me personally, I think those people are insane. I think they are out of their mind. I think Scorpios are some of the best people to be in a relationship with, if you ask me. So let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Like, you can ask any one of anybody who knows me, like anybody who knows me when it comes to the zodiac sign. I love Scorpio, actually. You know, Scorpio can get a little bit wild though when it comes to when it comes to understanding when a person is betraying them, you know, because a Scorpio doesn't want to be betrayed. So let's clarify the Knight of Cups, and then can end up turning on you because they think, oh, well, you turned on me, and it's like, I didn't do that. I did no such thing. So you have the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Six of Cups, King of Swords, Eight of Cups, to clarify the Knight of Cups. So again, like I said before, the same person, someone may have actually turned you down, right? And you may have felt a certain kind of way. You still have people who will still come back and show you that they're interested, right? Six of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles is you. The Four of Cups is them. That is the wind. So is that. But, excuse me. You don't want them coming back, though. You're kind of closing that door for good. You don't really want them to come back. The King of Swords and the Eight of Cups right here speaks to how, again, a lot of you are just moving forward, right? And so you're not going to be with anybody that will come back and reach out. I think this is Mercury retrograde around this time. Somebody in the comment section let me know if it's Mercury retrograde. But a lot of the other zodiac signs are getting the Six of Cups, where people are just kind of popping up and being like, hey, what's going on? You know, hey, I'm here. You know, you want to get back together. And you Scorpios will get the same treatment too, right? Six of Cups. Knight of Cups, excuse me, the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. But a lot of you Scorpios have healed. And you know that you got to stand on business. You can't go back to a person who, you know, will give you such a difficult time like that. So there's a sense of you Scorpios moving forward regardless, because you don't want to end up going back together with them and then you end up getting betrayed one more time. And then now you Scorpios are being like, my life was going so well, and I had actually thought that I moved forward, and then I got suckered in because this person, I have a soft spot for this person, and I let them get back in, and then this person treated me like trash. You know what I mean? So, but let's clarify this Temperance card. Matter of fact, let's clarify this Page of Wands. Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords, the Justice card, the Knight of Wands, and then the Ten of Wands to clarify the Page of Wands, right? So to clarify the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Swords, you have so many people who are interested in you. Don't allow this ex to come back in and because you may have a sore spot or a soft spot for this person, you say, oh, okay. Maybe some of you do, maybe some of you don't, but if you accept them back, you will have essentially proven that you have a soft spot for them, okay? And that's what the Page of Wands was telling me or warning me to warn you about. And that's why I had to clarify, to not get caught up with this person because you find this person to be attractive. You don't, you felt like you want to give it another try because maybe maybe you didn't get a chance to see more of who they are. You got a chance to see enough. And that's what the Judgment is saying. You got a chance to see enough about who they are. The Six of Wands and the Ten of Wands is you got to leave them alone. They may come back in and tell you some things or whatnot, but you Scorpios have already seen enough of their character to know to not take them too seriously. So just don't take them seriously at all because you know enough about their character to not get caught up with the gag, right? Like the joke of you making progress and then you going back, because that's what it is sometimes. You think that, sometimes it's a sense of, and correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a sense of you'll be with somebody and hang out with them and then things will end up crashing out. But then you won't necessarily really know what exactly happened. And so you get back together with them because you want to give it one more try because you're unsure of what it is that you are even seeing, right? Like you didn't really get you didn't really get a good look to really grasp at what you actually were getting when you were connected to them, right? And don't, because every time that I thought like that, the person, it didn't go well. So that's pretty much it. Things didn't really go well between myself and this person because the reason why it was because of the gaslighting. They tried to make it seem like it was my problem, right? And that they were innocent. And then when I would go back and I would say, okay, let me go ahead and try to make this thing work. Let me see if this thing could actually happen, right? Let me see what's going on. Then I would actually get together with them, see what's going on with them. Then I would realize, oh, okay, I should have trusted my first instincts because this person just caught me slipping because I thought that I was the one who was wrong, right? So you don't want to be tripping. So you end up getting back together with them because you want to do the right thing. You don't want to be tripping out. But then they show you that no, at first it was them gaslighting you. And they are as terrible as you thought they were. You just didn't really get a good grasp on how they were terrible. Let me explain to you, Scorpio, something. When you see a person is like that, when you have had an interaction with them and you see certain things about them that's terrible, it's within my best interest to tell you, Scorpios, as well as your own best interest to tell you, Scorpios, to leave them alone, honestly, because there's nothing good that's going to come from that. What's going to come from that is they're going to find a way to gaslight you, right? And I hope YouTube don't hit me for saying that word, but that's the only word that I can think of that'll actually fit this thing into giving them another chance because they want to make this, they want to act like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? They want to make it seem like, okay, well, you got my character messed up and you're the one who was wrong. And then you fall for it. So do yourself a favor. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K We're at 19,500 now. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.